Did you know that apple pie, while quintessentially American, actually originated in England? This delightful dessert, embraced warmly by countless American households, celebrates its very own day, National Apple Pie Day, highlighting its unique place in the heart of American culture. Despite its British beginnings, apple pie has woven itself into the fabric of the United States, becoming a symbol of more than just culinary delight, but of Americana itself. So how did such a dish become synonymous with American identity? Let's find out. Every year on May 13th, America celebrates one of its most beloved desserts, apple pie. National Apple Pie Day is a delightful celebration that lacks a definitive historical origin, but it beautifully captures the spirit of American tradition and culinary enjoyment. While the exact roots of this day remain shrouded in mystery, the joy it brings is clear and present across the United States. On this day, kitchens and bakeries alike buzz with activity as both amateur and professional bakers whip up their version of this classic dish. From the simple and traditional recipes handed down through generations to new innovative twists that incorporate unexpected ingredients, the variety is endless. Communities often come together to hold pie-eating contests, a fun and engaging way to celebrate, and recipe exchanges where secrets of the perfect flaky crust and flavorful filling are shared among friends and neighbors. It's a day for sweetness, nostalgia, and community, all wrapped up in a flaky crust. Let's delve into the deep dish of history to see where and how apple pie recipes began. The story of apple pie is as rich and varied as the varieties of apples themselves. Originally, the concept of pies can be traced back to the Neolithic period, but the apple pie as we know it began its journey in the orchards of England. Medieval England, to be exact. Here, the first documented recipe for apple pie was written in 1381. These early versions were quite different from what we savor today. They were filled with apples, but lacked the sweeteners and spices we now find indispensable. Instead, they were more savory, often mixed with meats and encased in an inedible shell known as a coffin. As the centuries turned, the apple pie evolved, sugar became more accessible, and the pie started to sweeten up. By the time the Pilgrims boarded the Mayflower, apple pies were a beloved treat in England. These early settlers brought with them to America not just hopes and dreams, but also their cherished apple pie recipes. However, there was a twist. The New World lacked suitable apple varieties for pie making. Resourceful as ever, the settlers quickly began cultivating their own apple orchards. Through adaptation and innovation, the apple pie ingrained itself into American culture, transforming with each generation. Today, it stands as a symbol of American prosperity and comfort. From a simple English recipe to America's top dessert, apple pie has come a long way. While the traditional apple pie reigns supreme, various regions in the U.S. have put unique twists on this classic. Let's take a culinary tour and savor the diversity. Starting in Pennsylvania, the Dutch apple pie takes center stage. What sets it apart is the crumb topping, buttery, sugary, and delightfully crumbly, paired with slices of tart apples. It's a beloved variant that echoes the state's rich history of Dutch settlers. Traveling to Vermont, things get even more interesting. Here, apple pie is often baked with a cheddar cheese crust. Yes, cheddar. This might sound unusual, but the sharpness of the cheese beautifully complements the sweetness of the apples, creating a harmonious blend of flavors that locals adore. Down in the South, apple pie comes with a twist of bourbon or a dollop of pecan topping, reflecting the region's love for deep, rich flavors and its storied tradition of whiskey making. No matter where you are in the States, there's a version of apple pie that resonates with the local flavor. Beyond just a dessert, apple pie brings people together. On National Apple Pie Day, communities across the heartland and beyond embrace the spirit of this beloved treat through various festive gatherings. Imagine the aroma of cinnamon and baked apples wafting through the air at local baking competitions, where amateur and seasoned bakers alike vie for the title of Best Apple Pie. These contests aren't just about the prize, they're a celebration of culinary skills and family recipes handed down through generations. Schools join in the fun too, integrating apple pie baking into their curriculum. Children learn the art of pie making while absorbing lessons in math and science, all the while gaining a slice of cultural heritage. Charity bake sales are particularly heartwarming, turning the simple act of pie baking into a means of supporting local causes. Each pie sold weaves threads of generosity through the community fabric. In conversations, people often share personal anecdotes about apple pie, reflecting on how this simple dish has marked significant moments in their lives. It's not just about enjoying a slice, it's about creating and sharing memories. Now that we've savored the sweet story of National Apple Pie Day, what have we learned? Firstly, the origins of apple pie take us back not just to American kitchens, but to the orchards of Europe, illustrating the pie's long and storied journey into becoming an American cultural icon. National Apple Pie Day, celebrated every May 13th, isn't just about indulging in a slice or two, it's about honoring a dish that has been a part of American life for centuries. We also explored the fascinating regional variations that apple pie has undergone. From the Dutch-inspired lattice crust to the British-style double crust, each version of the pie tells a unique story of cultural adaptation and culinary innovation. Moreover, the communal aspects of National Apple Pie Day bring people together, reflecting the pie's role in American social and family gatherings. It's a day for communities to engage in pie-making contests, share recipes, and revel in the warmth that this beloved dessert brings. So this May 13th, why not slice up some history and tradition with your own apple pie? Happy National Apple Pie Day!